sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Houdat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Throwing is Rattler. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
At the 47-yard
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
The pass on first down. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And the Saints.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On the give, this is Kamara. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
32-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. In motion goes Cooks. Now Kamara. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's Rattler. He's going to keep it himself.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Rattler now back to throw. To the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
First and 10. Purdy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. The tight end motioning left here. On second down, it's McCaffrey. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Demario Davis there on the play.
Demario Davis. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup to 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, 49ers.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second down at the Saints' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion a tight end right. Now it's McCaffrey. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
34-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a 49er first down.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll tuck it and take off. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
San Francisco.
One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. A first down throw for Purdy. Moving to his left. This is caught at 2. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there, so what do? On these early downs, you call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. Really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now,
and he will drive his way into the end zone. Purdy, touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first down.
The Saints offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
2nd down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Rattler. This pass right side, taken in by Cook. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion is Hill. Throwing now is Rattler. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Off play action. He'll set up the throw. The Niners have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The 49ers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell.
Purdy's pass.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Purdy to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. A gain there of 15. It's good for Niners. First down.
49ers.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only fourth down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down.
Pushed out to his right. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 20, here's second down and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Saints 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
To throw, it's Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down
and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Saints will punt this one away. Back deep for the Niners, Jacob Cowling. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for the Saints. Oh, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And the defense not going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down,
that one good for 26 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
You call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Saints going to use their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On comes Thomas Morstead. And remember, his first was blocked. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Saints offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Right back to Olave. He's done it again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 19 yards.
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
1st and 10 at
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This one from 52 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. To return, it's Kendre Miller. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rattler now back to throw. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints. A field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
San Francisco.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 49er first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score!
Touchdown,
Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
The score, Niners 24, Saints 17.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Miller now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He takes off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Third down.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the Saints first down. At least the first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Kamara, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Rattler gonna throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's gonna bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
That's good for a Saints first down.
What a decision there to go for it on 4th down. I mean, not bad initially by the defense. There was nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but what they didn't account for, his ability to use his legs, not only to pick up the first down, Mike, but to pick up a huge chunk play, and now they're rolling.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. They'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Forced out left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
15 yards. That's good for another Saints.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Shaheed in motion. Looking to throw. Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
3rd and goal. He'll try and get there, and he's in. Spencer Rattler, touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
24. Blake Groupie to
All
kick
even.
off for the Saints.
Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Around here with McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 25, here's second and 8. Here's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it's third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The 49ers out for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Throwing is Rattler. They'll try to set up the screen here. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now, this looks like a design run, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
First and 10. In motion goes Cooks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here is second and 7. Here's Rattler. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
For another Saints. First down and goal to go.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, faking the give. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
20-yard line.
Second down, goal to go. In motion is Hill. Rattler now back to throw. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
5 yards.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 4th and goal.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 49ers offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A first down throw for Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
It's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, 49.
San Francisco.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.